Oh my god, just that sound. Just that sound.
Does it take you back?
Oh my god, I remember this boss guy, and then you have to defeat him to get to the next level.
Yeah.
What a Oh my god, this is my favourite!
Hello everybody and welcome to Virtual Worlds Real Stories. I'm your host Scott and today I'm joined by the wonderful Anna. How you doing?
I'm so well.
You're so well?
Super nostalgic.
Yeah, I know. This is going to be a proper good one. We've got a good game and we've got some good food lined up as well. But before we get into that, yes, we are going to take a trip down memory card lane in which we play video games from our past and just talk about the nostalgia it raises and those good old days. So, before we start, would you consider yourself nowadays a gamer?
Absolutely not.
No?
An old lover.
An old lover, but
Yeah.
not a current.
But the love affair has been
rekindled.
Kindled.
Stoking those dying embers.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
But always appreciate a go. I was playing Mario Kart last week.
Okay.
So it's always there.
It's a long distance love affair.
Exactly.
Wonderful. So, what is the game that you have chosen for us to revisit today?
Okay. So my game is Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, an absolute classic from 1991.
You just can't beat it.
You cannot beat it.
It's
nearly as old as I am. It's an absolute
older than
brilliant.
me.
It's older than you.
Yeah.
You're wanting to play a game that was around before you were born.
Exactly.
Well, that is some proper nostalgia there. We have got some very special food, as you can see here. So you are Russian.
Yes, I am.
As we will discover.
I'm wearing my Russian badge. And I really feel like to add to the aesthetic, I might just wear my Russian scarf.
I feel like I'm in Moscow right now. Oh,
but back in the 90s.
Back in the 90s.
Back where the wall was still slowly coming down.
So what is it that we have here, Anna,
Okay,
for us to snack on?
Maybe I tell you in a Russian accent.
Sure.
Today we have some traditional Russian pie, because my grandmother would always make pie. And today I asked my grandmother to make some pie, but she had a bad back. So she said, no, you make it yourself. So I made traditional pie with some potatoes and some mushrooms and a little bit of cheese, because I like cheese. But yes, very traditional.
Very traditional.
Russian pie.
This is what we're going to snack on whilst we play Sonic the Hedgehog and get a sense of nostalgia for you and also what it's like to be a Russian child playing video games for me.
A Russian mank playing video games. And then every now and again I'll just be like, babushka, 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 yeah, yeah.
If you cut this up, I will set up the game.
Amazing. Sega! Sega! Sega. I remember Sega.
No.
Oh my god, just that sound. Just that sound.
Does it take you back?
Wait, what's it doing?
So this is just the demo.
Oh yeah, well...
So if you
I
press,
don't need this. I know how to play
this game. You know how to play this. So sassy. So sassy.
It's so satisfying. Do you get that when you hear sounds from...
Yeah, oh my god, there are so many.
Wait, it's not letting me jump.
No, because you're still watching the demo. There we go, and you're in. So I'm just going to tuck into this pie.
I'm going to test all my abilities. Okay, off I go. It was always the evil guy at the end in the helicopter.
Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah. Oh my god. Do you know what? Nothing beats like the old... I just don't like the new games that are too hyper... What's it called? Like virtual reality.
Hyper-realistic.
Like hyper-realistic. Yeah. It's like, it's meant to be a game. Aha. Oh my god, first level.
That's it, done.
Oh my god.
So, sorry, I'm not even watching the game. I'm just eating this.
Is it good?
It's amazing.
Yeah? Oh my god, I'm so glad. I need to try it. I need to pause for 1 second so I can have a bite. No, you eat. I'll play because I'm really into it. When I get bored, I'll let you know.
So you used to play this when you were a kid?
Indeed.
And did you ever play with anyone?
Yeah, so this game, every summer when I'd go back to Russia to see my grandparents, my best friend Christina, her dad was Finnish.
Okay.
And she had all the latest gear and things. And I grew up not particularly, I didn't have all the abundances of life. So it was really cool that she had this. And so he bought this, this Sega from Finland.
Amazing.
And we'd play it, and it was just such a big thing. Like, I just, honestly, every summer is filled with that. Even she remembers it. I can bring it up. She still has it somewhere. Yeah, and it's just, it's such a big part of my childhood, and it's more than the game. It's the memories, isn't it, that come with it. It's not even the game itself.
Yeah.
I just remember sitting on her floorboards and playing this. She'd have it downstairs because the upstairs was always being renovated. Quick.
Oh, nice. That is how you do it, like a pro.
I've lost it a little bit, Scott, I'll be honest. No!
Oh.
So do I have to start all over again? Do you know what? I think my aim's going to be not to collect all the coins because that's what I've been concentrating on, but to...
Modern way, isn't it? Do I want the money or do I want to live?
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Which one is it? Prolong my life or get rich?
No, I don't even know anymore. Bit of both. No, but yeah, you're right. It's definitely the sense memory, and that goes for a lot of things. And as much as anyone can say they're not gamers, everyone had something.
Yeah.
In the past.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
I wonder if it's the same thing now as it is like back in like the 90s. I wonder if children feel about it the same way. It's so easy to actually buy toys now. It's not that expensive.
No.
It used to be more expensive. This used to be quite exclusive. It was like having a phone.
Yeah.
Right, having phones, because technology is so readily available now everywhere. And most people...
It's a given that you'll have one.
Exactly.
Rather than it being a big life event.
Exactly.
When you got one.
So I wonder if kids feel about it the same way and are as appreciative.
Yeah. Like, people forget we're the generation that saw it develop. So we only know it because we've had to adapt to it as it went.
Yeah.
But we were there before the phones were readily available. The younger generation, they've got it growing up.
You do it. Get on that little thing for me.
That little thing. So, if you... Oh no! Sorry.
Coins.
If I do this and then scooch down. There we go.
You didn't eat the foil, by the way, did you?
Was I not meant to? That's part of the nostalgia. Of your minerals. Oh my god, I'm sorry I died.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry. I only zone 2.
No, but yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Because my memory of this is also to do with playing outdoors and
everything that came with it at the
being
time.
allowed to play a little bit of video games, like, you played for an app.
It was an event. I remember getting my first ever console, the N64, when I was 8 or 9, and it being an absolute... I remember opening it, I remember playing it, I remember everything about, like, every memory about it. And now it is, you're right, it's just like, oh, well, I can just get any game on my phone.
Yeah. And they're so disposable because you just download it.
You download it, you play it, and you go. Ugh. Like I go through my phone, I go, oh my god, I haven't played this game in a year, and it's just sat on my phone, wasting memory.
Well, is it because this is something you would own?
That's why I prefer buying physical copies to virtual.
Yeah, it's like, how
you own it.
Album sales have gone up now, obviously, records.
Yeah.
Records and, oh my god, I so remember this. So it's definitely something about owning the physical and you being able to hold that copy and
and be like, this is mine.
On your phone, it's just totally disposable.
Exactly. You can download it and delete it at the press of the button.
Yeah. How sad.
I know.
No. Do I go back to the beginning?
You do.
Oh no!
It's a demo.
Oh.
Is it a demo? Are you controlling this?
No.
Oh. Oh my gosh!
How sad.
Look how well you're doing.
See, I'm just so bad I don't even realise when I'm not controlling it. It's so funny. Okay, should I just try get through this one then?
Well, I mean, you're on the very first level.
Oh, yeah, it's quite easy on this one. Oh! Oh my god! Get on it!
Oh.
What I was going to say is that when I do voiceovers, sadly, I don't actually know what games I'm
games they
voicing.
are.
As in, like, because they're so random and a lot of them are just to test the game out. I don't know, if it's ever going to get made, but it's like EA Sport, EA, whatever. What that makes me realise is that there's so many out there.
Yeah.
You don't even, like, because also there's games, and I do wonder, why is it something like Grand Theft Auto? Why is that such a big game? Why was that such a big game?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is nostalgia.
I can't do it.
You know, like, every Mario game that comes out is successful because, in part, a lot of it is, I played Mario when I was a kid. There we go. Oh, it's got a bit of pepper. Oh my gosh.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh.
Put some extra in there for you.
Oh.
Oh my god, no, this is... Wait, what do I do now? What am I meant to do with it? Oh, I meant to bash him. Oh no. Oh, I don't remember. Wait.
Jump on in. Avoid the ball. Avoid the wrecking ball.
Yeah, avoid the ball, but...
Oh,
yeah. Oh,
careful, get that coin. Get that ring. Oh, no. Careful, careful, careful.
Oh my god, I remember this boss guy, and then you have to defeat him to get to the next level.
Yeah.
What a I so remember this.
So yeah, we've switched over to the Game Boy Advance version.
It's a lot quicker. Oh, it's very
Got the Need for Speed.
Oh wait, is it meant to be like that, Scott?
I don't know.
Look how quick it is.
It is very quick.
That ain't nostalgia for me. I wanted slow and steady.
Slow and steady wins the race. You wanted to be an actual hedgehog.
Why is it moving so fast and why is it blue?
What's going on? This isn't the hedgehog simulator I wanted.
I'm literally not doing anything. I'm just pressing forward.
That's what a lot of this game is about, isn't it? I like Sonic, but a lot of it is just avoid rocks, isn't it? Just keep going until you avoid a rock.
That's so true.
That's
why I like it.
That's why you like it. It's just one button, move forward, don't get hit by anything.
Exactly.
Oh my god, sorry, I'm just eating all this pie.
Let's continue our intellectual conversation. Oh, this is the
It's still a nightmare. I got stuck on the water temple in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for 11 years.
No.
It took me 11 years.
It's just coming up here.
There you go. And then I did it when it was... Oh, for goodness sake. Come on now.
Hold on. No, hold on. Right, don't talk. Nobody's
I'm not even going to eat.
Yes!
Nice! Oh.
It's all my coins.
Nice.
Oh my god, this is getting really tense. Oh my god. Woo! Come on now. Yeah. Did it. Cheers to that, everyone.
Cheers to that.
To my fans. Back in Russia though, I don't have fans in England.
Do you want to say hello to them in Russian?
Да, я хочу, чтобы все знали, насколько мне эта игра значит. Я обязательно передам это Кристине, потому что Кристина. Она увидит это видео, и она вспомнит, как мы с ней играли в Соника.
So you used to play this with Christina?
With Christina, she was a proper, and actually, obviously not the right, what's the word, she was a tomboy back in the day, even though there's no such thing as a tomboy, there shouldn't be. We'd climb trees together, we'd get mucky and dirty, and yeah, playing video games was something we did as well. Mm-hmm. I met her when I was 5 in Russia, and she's been one of my closest friends, and we just did all the things that kids should now be doing instead of playing video games, which again, that being a treat, which is climbing trees, and we make pretend phones out of mud, we'd climb into abandoned houses.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, we'd climb all these apple trees and make shelters, and my god, we have so many stories. So this was at the dacha. A dacha is basically a plot of land with a little house in it. It could be a shed, mm-hmm. It can be a palace, but the idea of it was just to have, I think back in the 60s even, a piece of land where you can plant your potatoes and feed your family. And then that's grown into a thing where a lot of people, especially in Moscow, are moving to their dachas because the pollution is so bad that people are choosing to live in their country houses and
Right.
investing in that rather than the city.
Right.
So this is where I met him, at my grandma's dacha, and her dacha is next to my grandma's dacha.
Oh.
So, yeah. Oh my god.
It's the boss. It's the big boss man. Oh, you've got no rings. Careful. Oi. Oi.
At least I'm not at the very end.
You're not at the very end. You've still got 2 lives.
Oh,
You've got 1 life.
I've got nothing.
You've got nothing.
Got nothing.
Careful, because that's like a thorny bridge. And you've got no lives.
And this is where I stopped playing for another 15 years, and then you come back to it.
And be like, oh, I love this game, and oh, I hate this game.
Exactly. Oh, look, I can choose.
Yeah, you haven't unlocked them yet, though.
Oh, so
And
I
you're
have to
back
start
at
from the
one.
start.
Yeah.
So I still have to start from the start. This just isn't going to happen, is it? Do you reckon there's people that still play Sonic?
Yeah, it's a massive game.
Well, I did download it on my phone, but it just wasn't the same.
Yeah.
I got bored. Yeah, also, what's really interesting is that, obviously, so I was, well, in Russia, feeding people is, like, the biggest.
Well, I mean, you're really showing that. Now, I mean, I've even half a massive pie.
Yeah, especially because I was playing this in the 90s, and Russia, like, it's funny because I'd go back every year, and every year one tiny thing would change, and the biggest change came in sort of like the early 2000s, I'd say. Mm-hmm. In the early 90s, it was, it was still pretty much, post-communism.
Yeah.
Sorry, post-Soviet Union as well. And things just weren't readily available at all. And I obviously was born in Germany. Mm-hmm. And I mean, my parents were still of that mentality and coming through like the struggle of being able to afford things. And my mum struggled buying a pack of bananas because she was like, I can't pay a whole dollar or whatever it was, like franc, because we lived in Germany. I can't pay a franc for a pack of bananas, that's too expensive, and also how crazy that there's bananas in the winter, how does that happen?
Yeah.
And so this game actually, or just the fact that Christina had a PlayStation, or whatever, the Sega, was huge. Yeah. It was a huge thing. All the, children from the village would come over and play.
Oh my god.
She was very selective about it. So yeah, quite... I think it has more meaning actually than just a game. It's, like I say, there's definite politics involved. Come on, see how careful I'm being.
I know.
Oh,
of the era, 3 acts. Oh my god, I didn't even look up.
Oh, for God's sake. Goodness. Oh my god. What is this little bug that game over? No, I'm not going back to level 1.
Okay.
I'm not doing it. Okay. I'm not doing it.
It's a tough game.
Don't get me wrong,
It is a tough game.
Well, should we list the things that we've learned?
What have we learned? Yes, what have we learned?
The things that you remember.
Mm-hmm.
You think you're remembering the good things, but they were actually bad. And I probably used to suck at it just as much as I suck now.
So in your head, your little Anna, little nesting doll Anna,
little babushka
Anna was an absolute demon at this game.
I said a demon being bad.
Awful.
Yeah, it was
But do you
awful.
remember being good at it?
Yeah, I remember really enjoying it.
In your head, thinking, I absolutely own this.
Exactly.
But then not realising there was more than one level.
I just remember 2 or 3. Like some of these demo levels, I do not remember them.
Like, when did they
Because I never managed to get that far.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, so the moral of the story, one of the morals is that, you think, remembering the good times, they're not actually always good, and your memory tricks you.
Wow, that is
Don't be tricked by your memory, kids. Because your memory lies. Maybe that's something our minds do, is just for us to cope with life
out.
and let us filter. Yeah. And
Filter
see,
out
I
the
just
rubbish.
don't remember this. That never happened.
We've gone through most of the pie.
Yeah, we can leave that for Grandma Aoife.
Amazing. Oh, I should have left more then. I shouldn't have gone.
No, she's got diabetes.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll step away and then we'll get some more snacks.
Oh, also, kids, it's the 21st century London when you're 26, move in with your parents. That's the moral of this. Another moral. If your parents live in London, don't waste your time paying rent. Just move in with them.
Who needs independence? Oh.
I know, right? independence.
Who needs it?
Soundproof your walls.
Okay, well, let's get into a whole other talk.
This isn't PC anymore.
This is
PC?
PG.
PG.
Not PG. We'll have to play this on after 10 p.m. with the password protected. All right, should we get some more snacks?
Yeah, but what kind of snacks are we getting?
Well, we're gonna get some. Is that? Oh, I thought you had tin foil on your ear. It's not.
No.
It's a butterfly. Well, you're gonna show me some snacks from your youth.
I think we should get some sushki, because sushki, okay, these bad boys are basically just bread coated in sugar, but it's crispy bread. It's a bit like breadsticks, but sweet, and they're so good.
What are they called?
Get that. Sushki.
Sushki.
Sushki. There's a Russian tongue twister. Masha sushik nasusila. Masha dried some sushki, basically. Masha sushik nasusila.
Can't even say that in English.
Or should we get the poppy seed ones? These are quite... Пряники. Now, пряники is gingerbread bread. So rather than cookie, it's so good. They are so good. Пряники.
Пряники.
Yeah, with the klukva.
What's it called?
Klukva. I don't know how to say that. What's this berry in English?
Oh my God, what is that?
Клюква. Now, орешки со сгущенным молоком. Okay, this is... Oh my God, they're so good. Are they expensive? I wonder. I'm going to ask how much they are. But it's with condensed milk, but it's like on the stove. So it's like gloopy dark sugar, condensed sugar in these like fresh shells of shortbread. These are batonчики. Batonчики. So we'll get 2 of those. And then these are grillage. So it's шоколадных с глазурью. So it's like little tiny caramelized nuts in chocolate. So we'll get 2 of those.
Okay.
This is truffles. 2 of those.
That's easy enough for me to say.
Мишка в шоколаде. So it's a waffle in chocolate. Это Аленка.
Алёнка.
And then, коровка. 2 коровkas. And, белочка. Белочka is a squirrel. Okay, you're gonna like these ones.
Белочка.
Good. Little squirrel. Little squirrel.
Little squirrel.
Pop us in there.
Белочка.
These are my childhood sweets.
Yeah.
These guys, but they're really sweet.
What are they?
Just like a karamilka, caramel. They're quite. Can you see they're very Russian?
Oh yes.
But they're really sweet. These my grandma would always have on the table. Iriska. Okay.
We've had a little break. We've got some snacks, a plethora of snacks, but also we're coming back to do a different game because there was too many skills involved in Sonic that we did not possess.
Just lost the knack, really.
After 2 decades and a different time zone, it's all gone downhill.
I think it's just because I was in Eastern Europe.
That's what it was. It's the climate.
But don't get me wrong, I had a really good time.
Good. Well, but we are going to, whilst we just chow down on dessert after that lovely pie, we're going to play another game from your past, and that is Disney's Tarzan.
Which is slightly later. Because, like I told you before, it's late to the game.
Yeah.
With technology. Again, illegally bought by my mother.
Illegally bought by your mother?
It was illegally bought by my mother in a Russian... It was because it was a Russian version of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything I do is Russian. But before we start, I'm going to teach you what to do with these. The baranki. You put on your finger, and then you eat them.
Oh, you just eat like big old poppy-covered hula hoops?
Mm-hmm. Like, sweetie and nice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to be able to play with these so much.
Yeah, that's a real hindrance for you. Yeah.
Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle.
Is that the tune?
Oh my God, this is so exciting! If only my brother could see this. Me and my brother would fight over this.
Yeah?
Crazy. I mean, to be fair, this is a bit like Sonic, isn't it? You don't really have to do much. Oh, those monkeys are evil, I remember now.
He must have been a jacked kid.
mean, Tarzan?
I mean, how did he shave though? That's what I want to know.
He did not shave.
Well, he doesn't have a beard, does he?
T for Tarzan! Oh no, wait, how did I do? Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. I so remember this bit.
Oh, nice.
I know.
Mad skills.
Mad skills. It does get a lot harder though.
Well, I mean, he's only a kid at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, when he gets older and you have to fight
It gets more difficult.
What? No. Come on. People watching this are going to be like, come on, Anna. Come on. Okay, this is a karovka. This is little waffle.
Karovka, little waffle. Karovka.
But karovka means cow.
This is gonna be useful.
Oh, he's got a knife. Now he's got a shiv. Oh no.
Woo! That's quite violent for a child. Yay! Oh! Oh, what do you think of the barranca?
These?
Yeah.
They're very nice.
What happens if I jump? No,
Yeah.
aye.
Can you stab him?
Ah! Oh.
Oh, get the A.
Isn't it crazy, right? How many times must I have played this level? Wait,
You've missed his head.
I've missed his head. I have to go back. Should I go back?
You just got Tarzan. You just got Tara
Oh,
at the
there we go.
moment.
Got it.
There you go, Tarzan. Alright, Tarzan.
Ah! How many times must I have played this level? Because I remember
Yeah.
every bit of it. Oh! Hey! Yes!
And that's his name, right there. He just learnt his name for the first time.
Oh, he's learned how to read.
Oh, you careful. You've only got one hit left. Your health.
No. Oh, and this is why I. Oh no. It's all good. Oh my god. I mean, I'm never gonna get past the first level, but that's
You will. You will. Have faith. If Tarzan could grow up to marry Jane,
Does
there's
he
hope.
marry her in the end?
Yeah, they have like kids and everything. Moves back to England.
Does he?
Yeah, he's the
No,
Earl.
she comes to live in.
In the actual stories, he moves back to England because he's the Earl of like a big estate.
Oh no! Yes.
There you go. Killed with potassium.
So this bit, what was it that I did?
You died.
Oh sugar.
Good to get that.
Oh, you do it. No, I'll do it.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to go for one of these.
Oh, the
oreshki.
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 Oh, come on. Why is this so difficult?
It's been 15 years, isn't it?
Do you know what it is?
Right, you want to kill him?
No.
No, because that's the last puzzle piece.
Oh, I forgot the...
That was the puzzle piece. Hello, Jane.
Oh, hi, Jane.
Good to see you. You've earned a story screen.
Shame, it's all going to go to waste.
Oh god, look how many levels there were.
I think you should go for this one because it's quite unusual.
What is this?
Batonchik.
Batonchik.
Batonchik is actually made on soya.
Oh, okay.
Out of soya, I think.
Well, I drink soy milk, so...
No, there you go. Quite unusual.
Ooh.
I can't describe to you what it's like. It's chocolatey.
Hmm.
Unusual, right?
Yeah.
Can I jump on top?
No, because you keep dying. All your health gone.
Oh. I remember this! Look, I can swing on the lianas!
Oh, look at him go!
Yeah, wait, I can climb up it, and then I swing. No, up you get, Tarzan, and then you go.
Maybe talk to Turk, he'll tell you.
No, he knows nothing. But you know what's interesting with Tarzan? I never wanted to be Jane. Like, that was never a thing of mine. I really fancied Tarzan. And B, I wanted to be him at the same time.
Yeah.
I wish there was a girl Tarzan.
A girl Tarzan. Tara.
Tarzana.
Tarzan.
Whoa! Look at him go!
Absolutely
He's
loving
loving
life.
his life. I love how it's very 3D. Look, there's so many
Yeah.
places that you can go to.
Yeah, you played this with your brother.
Boom! Boom!
Oh.
Well, obviously it's not a two-player, so
No.
I'd get a bit. Actually, I need to go. How cute are they?
I know, they hurt you
Go.
though.
No,
And
just-
you fell to your death. You just killed a 6-year-old.
No. Oh, I was meant to go to a... What's it?
Better
See
place.
that underneath bit? How'd you get to that bit? I've forgotten. Oh, how cute are they? They're there to take my life. And swing on the liana. Get the banana.
Oh my god, even the frogs hurt you.
Yeah, everyone. Swing on the liana. Get the banana. See, I love how 3D
Oh
it is.
yeah.
Look,
That's adorable.
You can go to loads of places. But I don't remember how you... There's a way of getting in those.
Try all the different buttons.
Oh, that's
Nice.
how it
Go
is.
ground pound it.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, yeah.
I should have listened to the monkey. He would have told me. But I'm a...
You're a strong,
I go
independent
by-
woman who doesn't need
I'm
no monkey.
Tarzana. Ooh, hiya. Woo! Now, do you feel inspired by any of my nostalgic games, and do you feel that they're games that you want to play again? Oh, I've missed so many memories.
I remember playing Sonic, like Sonic Advance 2, and different types of Sonic that were out on the Game Boy.
Yeah, and you'll always play Sonic if it's there, right?
Yeah, exactly, because it's like, I know what I'm going to get.
It's a bit like Mario Kart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're just having a bit of a tantrum.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've completely just stopped.
You've got R and A. You've got the Egyptian god of the sun.
No. What's happening?
Ra.
Rah.
Said exactly like that. Ah.
So
So,
that's prяники.
Branikin. Sweet with cranberries.
Yeah. Gingerbread.
Cranberry.
It's cranberry.
It's on the back in English.
God, learn to read Russian. What?
God, I'm so ignorant.
Should have known.
Oh,
Yeah?
oh, I like these.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa! Fist of Fury.
Oh my god, this is my favourite!
Look at him! Look at this!
Whoa, this used to be my favourite. Oh my god.
Oh, that music. It's like it's just childhood in an audio wave.
Right?
Yes, Anna.
Dude.
Amazing.
Only 20 minutes later.
That was Tarzan. That was Sonic. And these were some Russian snacks. How's your trip down memory card lane been?
It's been absolutely fantastic. And I thought it was very thought-provoking.
Good. Well, thank you so much for letting me come down memory card lane with you.
Thank you
I hope
for
it's
having
been
me.
it's been my pleasure. I hope I've experienced some nostalgia. I've experienced some new things. I've experienced different culture. Look at oh my god, look at those childs.
I actually
Baby
have a
blues.
story. I know the woman who is
You know
this
that woman?
child.
No. I showed the story by thinking
It's my
that's the
friend-
impossible.
How crazy. So my friend Christina, who I just was talking about,
No.
her husband's mum, Alyona,
Yeah.
is the child.
No way.
She is called Alyona, and she has a picture of her looking like that. Mind you, all children, little girls in the Soviet Union look like this.
Show what that looks like.
I wish I had a picture. She showed me. She told me the story. Her dad sent off a picture of her because they were looking for little girls to put on the cover of this chocolate, and her name was Alyona. So they called her Alyonka. But
And that's your Sonic friend's
husband's mum.
husband's mum. Your
Yeah.
Sonic friend's mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Is this little girl?
Yeah. And I get on with her really well. But yeah, she.
Oh my
How
god.
funny.
What should I eat the little girl?
Eat the little girl.
So what is
Eat her
this?
face.
Eat her face.
If I remember correctly, it's
It's another rectangle of chocolate.
They're all rectangles. Isn't that funny? Oh yeah, it's a little. But I just love the way they're wrapped. They're so
Delicate, yeah.
vintage.
Yeah. Well, yes, thank you so much. This has been Memory Card Lane.
Let me put my.
As we go back in time, if you like this video, please like and subscribe.
And you'll get a free Russian song.
You'll get a free Russian song performed by Anna on request.
Babushka, 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 yeah, yeah. Even though that is actually not a Russian song. That's I don't know who made that up. 'Cause babushka means actually grandma. So you're basically singing, grandma, grandma.
Oh, grandma.
Oh, grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire.
No, that was a good
Your
song.
grandma, my grandma,
Gonna set this
sitting by
fire.
oh, babushka, babushka, ay, 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 ay.
Two worlds that we never thought would collide. Like and subscribe. If you enjoyed this, stick around for more. And luck and more to all my friends. And thank you very much. There we go.